بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. This is Miss Layla Al-Jahani. Inshallah, today we will continue our unit 5. Since when? Today we will cover lesson 11, the writing. Before we start, let's recall what we covered in our previous lesson. In our previous lesson, we covered the reading. We read about movies and the history of making movies. We learned some new vocabulary. Also, for our project, we did a project of your favorite invention, and you wrote about this invention, the important invention, and you should have present this project in front of your classmates. And then maybe, to make it fun, make a little voting for the best presentation. Inshallah, today by the end of our lesson, you will be able to write about your most important possession and how long you've had them. So for our writing, you will write about one of your favorite things, your mobile, your laptop. What is your favorite thing, possession you have, okay? Also, we will differentiate between the pronouns and their uses, okay? Let's look at these sentences. It's not on your book. These are extra sentences. If we can read it, Muhammad is a student. Muhammad is 16 years old. Muhammad sometimes plays football. Muhammad likes basketball. Muhammad's favorite food is pizza. Do I sound understandable when I say Muhammad, Muhammad, Muhammad? I'm what? I'm repeating. So when you repeat, this makes your writing weak, okay? It weakens your writing. To make it stronger, you should avoid repetition. Instead of repeating Muhammad and Muhammad and Muhammad, you should start using prepositions, pronouns. We use pronouns, okay? Like here, Muhammad is a student. Listen to the difference. He is 16 years old. He sometimes plays football. He likes basketball. His favorite food is pizza, okay? Look at these other sentences. This is my friend Amal. Amal is standing next to Amal's brother Umar. Do you see how I'm repeating Amal, Amal? Umar is showing off Umar's boxing gloves. Amal and Umar are with Amal and Umar's parents. This is Muna's puppy. Do you like the puppy's house? These are some of Umar, Muna, and Amal's friends. Now tell me about your family. Did you understand who is who? What I'm talking about? La. Sometimes when we use pronouns like here, it makes our sentences more understandable, more cohesive. We have to make our writing understandable and cohesive for the listener and the reader, okay? This is my friend Amal. Amal is standing next to her brother Umar. Umar is showing off his boxing gloves. They are with their parents. This is my new puppy. Do you like its house? These are some of our friends. Now tell me about your family. Here I used different types of prepositions, we call it possessive pronouns, okay? If we can open our books, page 56, in our writing corner, we have for better cohesion in writing. What do they mean? To make our writing more understandable, okay, for the reader and the listener. Step 1, he said, use subject, object, and possessive pronouns or possessive adjectives. We have two types of possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives, okay? For the example, let's read it together in our book. I collect stamps. I keep them in albums according to their country and date. Okay, this is the example provided in our book to see how they use the pronouns what is the difference between the subject pronoun, object pronoun, and possessive pronoun, possessive adjectives? How do you know them? This is a table to make everything easier for you. We can see the subject pronoun like I, am, he, is, she, it, you, we, and they. This is when we are the subject. When we are the object of the sentence, we say, he sent the paper to me when I'm the object, okay? So the object, me, him, her, it, you, us, and them. Here we have two kinds of possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. What is the difference? Possessive pronouns, we say it's mine, his, hers, it's, yours, ours, and theirs. Possessive adjective, it's my mother. With the possessive adjective, we need a noun after it. Okay? So you can't say it's mine, like, or it's my, and you stop talking. La. It's mine, it's okay. But when you say it's my, you need something else after it. You need a noun. She's my mother. He's my father. This is my book. You need a noun after my, after the possessive adjectives. We have my, his, her, its, your, our, and their. Okay? Now let's see this sentence. Let's read it together. This is this small statement. I started to collect stamps 5 years ago. Since 5 years ago, I've collected over 2,000 stamps. The stamp is the oldest stamp that I have. All stamps are from Argentina. Did you understand what I'm saying? La. You hear a lot stamps, stamps, stamps. The repetition makes your sentences weak. Let's compare it with this sentence here in number 2. I started collecting stamps 5 years ago. Since then, here they use then, okay? I've collected over 2,000 of them. This is the oldest stamp that I have. Those are from Argentina. When we use this and that and these and those, these we call it demonstrative pronouns. This is in number 2 in our writing corner. We use demonstrative pronouns and adverbs, okay? This, that, these and those, and the adverbs are then and there, okay? These are the adverbs. The demonstrative pronouns are this, that, these and those. The adverbs are then and there, okay? طيب, when do we use this? When do we use that? When do we use these and those? Okay, let's see. This hopefully makes it easier for you. If you look at the first one, this, when you point at something, when you say this is, it should be close to you. It should be close to you. You say, this is my book. This is my dog. This is a dog, okay? You're talking about singular, only one dog, okay? And it's close. That's why you use this. طيب, what if we have two things? 2, 3, 4, like pencils, like dogs. You would say these. They are close, near you, okay? And they are plural. You say these are, okay? These are my pens. These are dogs, okay? What about that? When do we use that? We use that when it is only one person or one thing, object you're talking about, and it's far away. You say, that is my dog. It's far away. It's not next to you, okay? It's far away. And those, when it's plural, more than one, and it's far away, you say, those are my friends, for example. Those are dogs, okay? This is how we use the demonstrative pronouns. طيب, what about the adverbs? The adverbs here we have then and there. Then we use it when we are talking about time, when we want to refer to time, okay? And there we use it when we are referring to a location or a place, okay? The third part of our writing corner use relative pronouns like who, that, and which, okay? These we call them relative pronouns, who, that, and which. Let's read the example together. The man who gave me this stamp said it is very old. It was on a letter that he received when he was a young boy, okay? Notice here they used who and that. طيب, when do we use who and when do we use that? Let's see the relative pronouns. When do we use the relative pronouns? Where do we use it? The relative pronouns, they come after a noun. Where do we put it in the sentence? It comes after a noun, okay? And why do we use it? To clarify which person or a thing we are talking about, okay? طب يعني إيش يا miss? Like here, the man who lent me the book. I can say the man, but when you tell me which man, who are you talking about? Is to make it more specific, you would say, who lent me the book? So I'm talking about a specific person, okay? The book, which book? The book which I borrowed, okay? So I'm talking about a specific book, okay? Not any book, the book I owned, the book I borrowed. To give extra information, to make extra information about the noun you are referring to, okay? This is why we use relative pronouns, okay? So when we are talking about people, we use either who and that, okay? Both are correct, okay? For object, you can't say who. You say which. You can use which or that. Notice here that is used for both people or object. It can work for both, okay? Now look at the exercise A on the top of the page 56. Look back at the reading on page 54. So we have to go to our previous lesson and look at the reading. And then, what does each word refer to? We have that in line 3. It refers to what? Go back to the reading and read the whole sentence, okay? And then tell me that refers to what? What are they talking about? It represents what, okay? Pause the video, think about all these pronouns and what do they refer to, and then let's check the answers together. Okay, so that in line 3, it refers to December 28, 1895. What about number 2? Then in line 5. Excellent, it refers either to the same date or when the Lumiere brothers first showed short films. Both these answers are correct. For number 3, these in line 6, it refers to what? Techniques filmmakers use. It refers to techniques filmmakers use. Okay, what about number 4 in line 15? What do they refer? What does this word refers to? Okay, 1986, or you can say when George Miller's found the stop trick. Okay, this is another answer. 5, this in line 16 refers to what? Excellent, the stop trick. Okay. 6, it's in line 20 refers to what? Yes, the film King Kong. They are talking about the film King Kong. 7, they. In line 23, it refers to what? The special effects crew. It refers to that crew specifically. And in line 8, them in line 33, it refers to the last one, amazing visual effects. This is for exercise A. Now let's look at exercise B. Read the paragraphs, circle the pronouns. What or who do they refer to? Okay, so read the passage. You can see a bicycle on your book. So read the whole passage, make a circle to tell me what does these words refer to, okay? Like for example, I. This is the first one here. Let me use the pen. So I here is the first pronoun we found. When I say I, it refers to what? The speaker, صح? The boy who owns the bike, I. Okay, so it refers to the speaker. I have one possession, that. That refers to what? That. It's talking about what? The possession. It refers to the possession. You can read the rest and think about it, discuss it with your friends, and then let's see how it goes, okay? Let's read it together. I have one possession that is really important to me. So me is object pronoun. It refers to what? To the speaker, the owner of the possession or the bike. This is my bike. So this here refers to what? The bike. He said, this is my bike. So this refers to the bike, which is special for me for many reasons. I, also the speaker, my bike, it's what? Yeah, also here, my bike, when I'm talking about, this is a possessive adjective when we're talking about something I own, okay? For about 2 years, when I, also I is a pronoun, so it refers to what? It refers to the bike. In the new window of the sports shop, I just knew that I had to have it. My parents agreed that I could buy it, but they said I had to pay for it for myself. That's one reason why it's so special to me. I'd never bought anything so expensive before. Since then, my bike and I go everywhere together. I ride it to school, to the park, to football practice, and sometimes I just ride it without any destination in mind. Let's complete the reading and then think about, underline the pronouns. I always try to keep my bike in good condition, but sometimes it breaks down. I've learned to repair a flat tire. Once the chain come loose, so I learned how to fix that too. Whenever I manage to save a bit of money, I like to get new accessories for my bike. I've bought reflectors, new handlebar grips, a bicycle bump, and a water bottle. As soon as I save enough money, I'm going to buy a Kites cycle computer that calculates distance and speeds. I love riding and exploring new neighborhoods. Riding helps me clear my head and forget about my worries. It's great exercise too. Of course, I'm careful when I ride in traffic and I always wear a helmet. Okay, this is a paragraph where he talk about his favorite position. Okay, he's talking about his bike. What I want you to do is read it again, pause the video, read it again, and underline the pronouns we covered in our writing corner. Okay, now let's see. Here it's highlighted. We can see I, that, as we said, my, it's a possessive pronoun. This it refers to the bike. My, it's a possessive pronoun. Me is the speaker. And we have it refers to the car. Think about the answers with your friends. Discuss what does these pronouns refer to with your friends. Okay? For exercise C, write about some of your most important possessions. So do you remember the boy who wrote something about bikes? You should write something similar. Okay? So for our writing, you will think about something you have. Okay? Choose this object you have. Tell me why is it important for you. Okay? Say how long you've had them, why they are special. Why do you think? For example, if you're saying my favorite possession is my laptop, for example, tell me when did you get it? Is it a gift? Did you pay for it yourself? Why is it important? Tell me the details. Why do you think it's one of your favorite possessions? Okay? Remember to use appropriate pronouns to link the sentences. So refer to the pronouns and to make your writing more cohesive and understandable. Okay? I think these questions might help to just have an idea what you should cover in your writing. Why do you like it? Your possession. Why? Tell me the reason why do you like it. Who bought it for you? When did you have it? How often do you use it? Do you use it every day? Do you use it every week? Tell me all the information and tell me all the reasons why this is your favorite possession. Okay? This should be your homework. So for your homework, you should do page 122. Also, you should write about one of your favorite possessions. You should do something similar to the paragraph, the boy who was talking about his favorite possession, which is the bike. You should choose something: laptop, mobile phone, car, your favorite possession. You should write about it and then present it in front of your class. You should cover all the questions, all the details. Tell me why. Is it important? If we want to cover what we talk about what we covered in our lesson today. In our lesson, we focused on how to write cohesive sentences using pronouns, and we differentiated between the pronouns we use and why do we use them. Also, for our homework also, we should write a passage about our favorite position. That's it for today. Thank you for listening, and inshallah I will see you next class.